Film producers plan woke Harry Potter series, which would see trans female cast as the wizard's mother amid J.K. Rowling gender row. The woke version of Harry Potter is due to be filmed in America in June and July. Many of the characters will be played by transgender and non-binary actors. The producers are planning to broadcast the production online as a web series. However, the producers could be sued by J.K. Rowling if they use her characters. Film producers are planning a woke version of the Harry Potter movies, in which the magical characters will be played by transgender and non-binary actors. In what will be seen by many as a challenge to J.K. Rowling, who was attacked for questioning the claim that trans women are identical to biological women, the filmmakers are seeking a more diverse lineup for the starring roles. They are insisting that some of the characters for the new versions, to be aired as a web series, cannot be played by white actors, including the starring role of James Potter, father of young wizard Harry. According to casting notes, that role is only open to an actor who is Asian, Black, African descent, ethnically ambiguous, multiracial, indigenous peoples, Latino, Hispanic, Middle Eastern, South Asian, Indian, Southeast Asian or Pacific Islander. Producers have not specified who they want to play Lily Evans, Harry's mother, but have said they want a gender non-conforming, non-binary trans female. Casting sheets for Sirius Black, originally played by Gary Oldman in the movie adaptations, call for a non-white actor. All genders can audition for the part. The project's creator, TikTok video producer Megan McKelly, said, "We aim to reflect the diversity of the fanbase in its beloved characters, introducing people of color, queer storylines, and characters of differing faiths." But the producers, who are based in the US, are almost certain to face a legal battle from Ms. Rowling, who is not believed to have granted permission for them to use her characters. While the filmmakers have written their own script, which does not feature Harry, played by Daniel Radcliffe in the original films alongside Emma Watson as Hermione Granger and Rupert Grint as Ron Weasley, as the central character, it is based on the books written by Ms. Rowling, who guards her copyright. Her characters such as Remus Lupin, Peter Pettigrew, Marlene McKinnon and Dorcas Meadows will feature in the series, due to be filmed in the Pacific Northwest area of America in June and July. Lupin, say producers, can be played by all genders, but Pettigrew must be played by gender non-conforming, non-binary, trans male. It is not yet known when the series will be screened, but Ms. McKelly has hired LA-based casting agent Hannah Shaw. Ms. Rowling, 56, did not respond to requests for comment about the venture. Mumsnet responded. The article notes that JKR may sue. "Personally, I think this would be a mistake. Imagine gender ideology writ large in living color and beamed into everyone's living room. I wonder how that would be received by an unsuspecting public. I'd suspect someone had tampered with the water supply and fused us all with hallucinogens. Surely there aren't that many trans and non-binary actors out there. Although technically we are all under the trans and non-binary umbrella according to Bonewall. God, it sounds awful. I don't think she has any need to worry. These reboots are inevitably dreadful and the last recourse of an industry with no creative inspiration left. I can't imagine anyone wanting to watch it. Why don't they create their own amazing best-selling news story about trans characters? Why base it on Harry Potter? Cheeky gits. I imagine it'll be hilariously bad. I love the books. The films were okay, but carried by the excellent adult cast and the megabucks special effects. It'll be shit. Get woke, go broke. They could always stuff the next Fantastic Beasts film with trans and non-binary talent and a script passed by a panel of gender ideology sensitivity readers. Oh wait, Warner Bros. Want to make money. How can Harry's mum be a trans woman? There you go with the 5th grade biology. We now know that men in stiletto heels have far more babies than actual mothers ever did. It'll never happen. I doubt the veracity of this article in any case, as it just sounds far too stupid to be true. But then, this makes me laugh. It's a bit like our own creepy monitors. Obsessively focusing on something, somewhere they apparently despise and spending half their lives on here and Harry Potter. I'm still waiting for someone to tell me the transphobic thing JKR said. I don't know how many different message boards I've been banned on when I've asked accusers of what she actually said. In a magical world, where you can literally transform into the form of any person, animal or object, fly on broomsticks, breathe underwater, conjure up any food, make yourself invisible, I'm pretty sure I remember someone coming back from the dead, and yet the best they can come up with is making a character non-binary. Considering they're so interested in JKR's work, it's such a shame none of them seem to have actually read it. It's a children's fantasy series, how appropriate is that exactly? So brave Lily Potter will be male, but treacherous ratty Peter Pettigrew will be female. Sounds like a barrel of laughs. Yes, I noticed that Peter Pettigrew the traitor has to be a gender non-conforming, non-binary, trans male, i.e. a woman, too. Ever since Adam and Eve, women have been vilified as the bad ones. Plus can't change. But how did Lily give birth to Harry? How? Or will he be adopted by said trans woman, yet again erasing the role of women from life? I find it rather funny that even this lot accept that the only way a trans woman can actually be a mother is by magic. Anyway, isn't mother transphobic? The non-binaries what are also trans apparently find that sort of language very triggering. It's supposed to be parent. Or birthing parent. I am not a Harry Potter fan, so I haven't read all the books, or watched all the films. 1 or 2 I have though. Is gender and sexuality an issue in the books or film? Is it relevant to the storyline or subplots? Because in the parts I've seen and read, it was kids having adventures and fighting magic baddies with magic. Harry did have a magic blanket that could make him invisible, so maybe he was transvisible. Doesn't that make JK way ahead of the curve? Everything these days is remakes and sequels and franchises. So boring. I haven't been to the cinema for years because it's always the same thing. Does anyone make new films anymore? Watch out, Harry. They are coming to get you. So, is that a one they or a many they? Just so I can prepare like.